Hey guys, and what's up? Welcome back to Nether. So, they actually updated recently, so I've decided that I was going to go ahead and play the game for a little while and post a few episodes of it. They did do some optimization. I think my graphics are actually maxed. Yep, they seem to be maxed. Any anti-aliasing and VSync are really not anything important. But they did optimize the game. I'm actually getting, like, 60 frames per second looking up at a building this tall, which is absolutely crazy. Again, like this map, just see the map, how it's kind of like better over here, safe don't attack in that amount of time. They added some new items, they fixed up some things. They actually made it so you walk slower. As you can tell, I'm like panting and walking extremely slow now. So sprinting is like kind of useful now. Like you have a reason to sprint. But the problem with sprinting is nethers will spot you from 10 years away, like right here. But I do want to kill some nethers right off the bat. And rank up a little bit, so... What are you doing over there, buddy? Hit me through the wall? And killing some nethers right off the bat should help me get my first level so I can block. I know that did a lot of damage, but I do want to be able to block, which should help me kill nethers easier. Is this glitched or something? I can't even like get into this spot. That's weird. But yeah, I feel like they did some things to the game. It looks a little different. Looks a little bit better. The 60 frame per second thing is helping me. It's making me love the game a little bit like more. I used to get like 20 or 30 frames per second, and doubling that on a 1080p screen on max settings. They did something right. They had to have. Alright, so we're gonna head to, I think the museum outpost to grab some food and medical supplies. Maybe a gun out of our inventory. The servers are not quite populated right now because I'm playing this on Thanksgiving Day at 10 a.m. So you guys are probably gonna see this 2 or 3 hours after I play. I wanted to post some Nether because I'm gonna be doing a Rust live stream soon because I did lose all my stuff again because of the sleeper shit. And it's mainly because I can't sit down and play a game for 4 hours and then come and check back on the game every 15 minutes to make sure my guy's not dead. So I need to find a non-sleeping server, which I think I might have one. And once I get a non-sleepy server, then I will live stream. I'm going to do an announcement probably tonight at 6 p.m. of when that live stream is going to be, so make sure you check back then. Oh, that guy spotted me. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. There's no way I can kill one of these guys with a kitchen knife. Alright. I'm not that bad at Nether, so I should be able to. I think I should. Okay, I was blocking there. What was that? Thank you. I actually did kill one of those guys, surprisingly. Alright, we want to head down to, like, Manso Park. They did add some new noises for, like, accessing inventory, selecting servers. Just like when I press M, you hear a little clicking kind of thing. The audio might be a little too low for you guys to hear that, but I can hear it. I don't know. I think maybe you guys can give me your opinion. Maybe they did some graphical enhancements. Maybe it was just the optimization with the frames. Like, looking up at this building, I used to get, like, 10 frames per second. I'm getting 60 still. That's fucking crazy. It might have a newfound love for this game. A big part of it was when you aimed in with your gun, your frames would go down to like literally like 5 or 6 frames per second, and that is what caused half of my deaths when I had a gun. There was like no way in hell I was going to be able to shoot someone when I had 5 or 6 frames per second. The same thing used to happen to me in DayZ, and they ended up patching that as well. I want to start up another DayZ series, but I'm just going to wait for the standalone whenever that does decide to come out. Alright, so there's another right there. Let's not go over there, but just look at this game now. Oh, the 60 frames per second really helps. It probably helps that I have a really optimized computer. Oh, son of a bitch right there. Having a very good computer probably does help with the frames. I have to go to the bathroom so bad. But I'm going to hold it in because I don't want to like pause it and like re-enter the server and spawn somewhere completely different as I run down to the makeshift hospital that I always go to. It's the only place that I know actually has a hospital, but I'm pretty sure They're on the, I'm suspecting a map enhancement pretty soon. I think they're gonna extend the map. What they also added was turkey hats, if you can find them. They're Thanksgiving only item, and after Thanksgiving you cannot find them. So I'm hoping to find one possibly. Oh, that's cool. That must be new, right? No? Ooh, I see something over there. That's a light on a truck that might have guns. There's an ambulance right there. Let's check these trucks. Ooh, there's something right here. Cigarettes. We can sell those. These tires on fire. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. There's some ammunition right there. An HAZ-3. I think they made it so it's actually slower to pick up weapons now, by the way. Kind of part of their immersion, and they definitely had to have enhanced the graphics. I didn't really see anything about that. I saw the optimization in the patch notes. I actually read the patch notes before playing this, because if it wasn't going to be like a sufficient patch note, then I wouldn't have played it for you guys. But since it has updated and optimized, and they added smoke grenades, turkey hats. I don't know what the hats look like specifically. I'm hoping it's actually just a turkey that you like put on your head. That'd be fucking amazing. But they had to have made some of the more of the buildings enterable, because I don't remember a lot of these buildings to be enterable, and then I am able to enter them, and this gun just, it looks shinier, a little bit more what they were going for. Ooh, eat or read. This is Cook Tower. It is a huge tourist attraction back when we're tourists to attract. There's a huge evacuation here after the fall. Not that helped that much. Oh, so we found a read thing. That's pretty cool. Cook Tower is right there. I like how they added those into the game, to be honest. It actually adds a lot to it. I have to go to the bathroom so goddamn bad, but there's no way I'll be able to go to the bathroom and just like sit in a corner. I want to make my way down, but I do have to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna go sit in a corner and respawn real quick. I'll be right back. Ah, that's much better. Okay, so since we logged off and respawned, we actually made our spawn actually ended up over here. Let me adjust my keyboard and my chair a little bit. There we go. So we actually spawned over here by the church. Oh, good. The church actually has a shit ton of items in it, so we're gonna head over to the church. Gotta be careful with survivors at the church, though. If you didn't know, Nanner, Sark, and Shield Chaos have been playing Nether. Which is really cool. I like getting attention to the games that I play. Alright, well, this fucker's going down. I wish I kind of made a Nether that didn't teleport. And I wish they made a Nether that didn't run away when I tried to kill him. Oh shit, alright, we're gonna shoot. And hopefully we didn't attract too many Nethers or people over here to our attention. Go up in strength. And oh wait, I'm gonna go up in survival next. Sorry, I thought I was level 3, so I got 3 points, but I only got 2 because I leveled up twice. One of those guys just blew up. It might mean somebody killed him, but if you're actually in the vicinity of somebody killing a Nether, you gain experience now. That's part of the update. So like partying up with friends and killing Nethers, you level up together instead of like having to like make sure each person individually gets like a certain amount of kills. But now that I'm actually in the more crowded, like lots of buildings rendering kind of area, I'm getting like 30 frames per second. Which is actually still just, it's still much better than what I used to get. I probably would have been getting 5 or 10 frames per second in this area, and I feel like they added some, I don't know, it doesn't seem, maybe because I played primarily, maybe because they add some brightness, I feel like it's It's much brighter now, to be honest. Oh, how did he hit me from that range? They always spawn behind you, so you know. They always teleport to be behind you. That's the way they work. I know the way these nethers work. Alright, so we're gonna go up in survival now. I like to go up 1 in almost everything, and then another nether just popped up. We need to eat a little bit of our crunchy bends. Oh, that's a person right there. Holy shit. That was a person. Alright, we're gonna stalk this guy down a little bit. There we go. You dead. You dead, sucker. Alright. Good job. Got ourselves some items. Awesome. KB12. We're gonna eat this. We're gonna pick up the Grim Reaper. We're gonna equip the Grim Reaper. Take out the shotgun. It actually has no ammo. We have 6 shots left in this. I was actually really close to dying. He could have killed me in 1 hit. Alright. No backpack space, no backpack space. I wish you could just drag and drop, but... Inventory. Unload. I don't think it has any ammo, so... Okay. I don't feel bad about killing him. It's an apocalypse. Might as well kill him and take his shit. Put it to better use, you know. I do need a med pack, though, which is sad that he didn't have one. I did want to go into the church because there's a good chance of stuff being in there, but it is absolutely surrounded by nethers. And I just don't have enough health to get into another nether battle, so we got to avoid nethers. Hopefully not die. I want to try to have a straight series of me reaching the highest level, but I'm not sure if that's going to be quite possible. I hope we can make it, but we need medical supplies if we're going to even get close. I'm surprised on like a 10-person server I ran into someone. I think just around the church is like a very common area for people to meet, and I'm surprised I didn't get attacked by a nether after shooting that guy up, because that was quite loud, and I'm surprised at how fast this actually killed the person. It's a pretty strong gun. It's got the rate of fire. It's a fully automatic, so that's probably what did the nasty deed and killed him. So if you guys are happy about Nether, Rust will continue after the live stream, like I said. I'm gonna play on a non-sleeping server, and we're gonna play Rust. I'm gonna be announcing it at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I'm gonna announce when the live stream is. Most likely will be tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, depends on what I decide whenever I'm not busy. And we'll see if people actually show up. I'm gonna ask you guys to comment on this video and the announcement video if you guys will be able to come and stop by for even 5 seconds. It would be amazing, and just say hello. And I'll be doing live chat, live video feed, of course, because it's a live stream, and I'll be able to answer any of you guys' questions about me or the game, or you guys can teach me how to not be a noob. And is there not going to be any gear in any of these ambulances? Nope. Yeah, you can teach me how to not be a noob. You can teach me some cooler things that I can do. You can teach me how to kill zombies easier. So now they're right there in that, behind that wall too. Where am I right now? I'm getting towards, we're gonna head south. So that means we're gonna get to the edge of the map, and we're gonna head south, and then we're gonna try and get to that makeshift hospital that I know about, because we always go there. I was actually closer before I went to the bathroom, but now I feel much better and about going to the bathroom. I only have 260 health, which means I can get one shot by like a kitchen knife, Or 2 hit by a kitchen knife for that matter, but I do have a pistol and a shotgun. Shotgun has no ammo, but pistol, 6 shots, 250 damage each. I'm pretty sure if I hit every shot, I should be able to kill someone. So no big deal. So let's make our way down south. This game, I don't know what they did, man. I feel like it's the brightness, maybe. It feels really bright. But at night, I'm going to increase contrast and brightness is what I do in the dark now. I did it in Rust. It works pretty well if you go full screen 1080p. You can see pretty much everything. If you can't go 1080p, 720p full screen is just as good. Just better quality, bigger screen is going to help you see better at night on a YouTube video. So yeah, it's pretty good. I just can't wait till they take down these fences and allow us to go into this giant area. They're definitely working on those areas to be like playable. You can tell. They didn't just like cut off the world and just have it flat. They have most of it built. They're just gonna release it once it's all tested. This game is a test, so I think they should release another chunk of the map pretty soon so we can test it. And you'll run into people less on smaller servers, and you'll run into people less on, but you just run into people less on in general. If that Nether spotted me, oh come on now. How did that guy spot me? Can anybody tell me that? I do have the Grim Reaper now, so these guys are not too hard to kill. So it was a good thing that I killed that, did he drop something? I didn't know Nethers drop stuff now. Ooh, we're just gonna drink our energy drink. Pick this up. Oh my goodness. Nethers drop stuff now. That kind of makes me want to kill Nethers more. Maybe they dropped stuff before, but it was rare, but a large backpack off a Nether? That's pretty crazy. We're not going to go to the Riverside Outpost. We're going to head this way now. The Nether Surge is underway. Oh yeah, they also added mini-bosses around the map. And I'm pretty sure there's like, you know how the Reaper, I talked to you guys about that? The guy with like 2 little red eyes, and he is very hard to kill, and you need like a large group of people with assault rifles headshotting him consistently for you to even get close to killing him. I think they added more mini-bosses kind of like him. Oh my god, the infinite range on these Nethers, man. Oh, yep, the spit. The spit is real. Oh, he got 2-hitted. Oh, he's got a friend coming after me now. Oh god, lots of friends coming after me. I think I'm screwed, guys. I think this is it. I think this is the final countdown. It's the final countdown. Ba-da-doo-doo. Yep, I saw that coming. I don't know why the Nethers have like infinite range. That's pretty crazy. Oh, we main menued.